Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Overwatch Weekly. It's a bit of a big one this week, so we're going to jump into it, and we're going to start with the main story, which is that the Summer Games event finally has a start date, and it is actually going to start tomorrow, August 9th. This was announced last week, a couple days, maybe a day after Overwatch Weekly went live, so we've known about it for a couple days now. So if you were not aware, the Summer Games event will be starting. The Summer Games event has skins and sprays and taunts and whatnot that have to do with summer. And the Summer Games aspect is, at the moment, Lucio Ball. We don't know if there's going to be another new game mode added. At the moment, we only know about Lucio Ball, which is kind of like Rocket League, but where you play as Lucio. It's 3-on-3. There was the stadium from 2016, which was Rio de Janeiro. There's a Australian stadium in Sydney from 2017, and we'll get to 2018 in a little bit. But that's what you can expect with the Summer Games event if you've never participated in it. This is gonna be my first Summer Games, and I'm kind of excited for it. I got to play Lucy Ball during Anniversary. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it's fine, but it's not a mode that I need to play every week. So I'm hoping they do some new stuff, because at the moment the skins from past Summer Games events are not ones that I really care that much about, and Lucio Ball is not something I really care about. So hopefully I'll be proven wrong and I'll really like the Summer Games event. But at the moment it's looking to be my least favorite of all the events. But that does not mean it's a bad event. It's just not one that I'm a huge fan of personally, but that's just my opinion. Let's move on to the next thing, which is skins. With every event, of course, we get new skins. There is nothing different about the Summer Games event. So, as of me recording this video, which is Tuesday night at 11:57 p.m., there are currently 6 skins we know about. 5 of them are legendary skins, and 1 of them is an epic skin. So, in the legendary skins category, the first one that was announced was Wave Racer D.Va. So it's meant to look like a wave racer, which is like a jet ski, if I am saying that correctly, or if my knowledge is correct. But it looks like a jet ski, so that's what I'm going off of. The next one that was announced was Gridiron Heart Reinhardt, which is Reinhardt based off an American football player. I actually really like this skin. It's something that I never really thought of in my mind when thinking of Reinhardt or thinking about Overwatch in general, but it's a pretty nice looking skin, so I was proven wrong. The next skin that was announced was the Catcher Winston skin, also a legendary skin, where Winston is, of course, based off a catcher from baseball. It's unique. It's probably one of Winston's better skins, so I'll say it is one of his better skins. I think Winston's had a lot of problem with his legendary skins. I really think his only good legendary skin is the Yeti skin at the moment. All the other ones are just kind of whatever, or just not good. But I think this one is actually decent, and I don't mind it. So I think that's pretty cool. It's not something I would have expected to get, but we have it, and it's certainly unique. The next one is Cabana Ana, and it's Ana in a just kind of a summery getup. She got a hat on and a scarf for whatever reason. She has a scarf in the summer. And in the video, you actually see her with a beach ball. I don't know if that emote was in last year's Summer Games event or if it's new to this Summer Games event, but I like the look of this skin. It's not my favorite Ana skin, but of the event skins, I think it might be my favorite Ana event skin. I haven't been crazy about any of the ones we've gotten in the past, so I like this skin. And finally, the last legendary skin that we have at the moment is Lacrosse Roadhog. Of course, a legendary skin. I'm a big Lacrosse fan. Little known fact. So I was not expecting to ever get a skin in Overwatch based on Lacrosse. but I certainly was not expecting it to be Roadhog. I thought if anybody would get it, it would be Lucio, but it went to Roadhog. So that is it for the legendary skins. But there is one final skin, which is an epic skin, and it is the Mexican Sombra skin. Now this was revealed through the the Latin American Overwatch Twitter account. The link to the tweet, as well as some of the other things there, is in the description. But one thing of note is that this skin we actually knew about because of a little bug on the PTR that you could see the Mexican flag gun show up in the PTR. I believe that's been removed by now, but now we know the skin exists. We've seen it now. It's not bad. It's not a skin that I'm crazy about, but it's pretty good. So we have that going. Links to all of these skins are in the description, and I'm going to try to put them in the video at least somewhat. I'm using a new editing software, and it's a little bit harder to use than the other one, and I'm still trying to figure everything out without it getting too buggy. So I'll try to make sure that I get these in there, but if they're not, that would be why. So that's it for all of the new skins that we know about. But the final thing related to the Summer Games event is that we have a new Lucio Ball map, which is a Busan Lucio Ball map. Busan is the second largest city in South Korea, so we now have a South Korean Lucio Ball map. So that is everything that we have for the Summer Games 2018 event. If you are interested in playing that, it will be running from August 9th until August 30th. So make sure you get your Lucio Ball games in if that's what you want to be doing with your time. But let us move on to the next story, which is something that I touched on last week, but it wasn't official at the time. Now it is official. We have confirmation, and that is that there is going to be an Overwatch team in Guangzhou, China. We don't know the name of the team yet. Same with the Atlanta team. No name for those teams yet, but officially confirmed on the Overwatch League website that we will be having a Guangzhou team. In an article titled "Atlanta and Guangzhou Take the Stage," we get some of the information about these teams. The Atlanta team is owned by Cox Enterprises, a leading communications, media, and automotive services company. Atlanta Esports Ventures, a partnership between Cox and Province Incorporated, will operate the team. And the Guangzhou team is owned and operated by Nanking Group, a financial and entertainment conglomerate and owner of the Guangzhou Long Lions of the Chinese Basketball Association. The official team names, marks, and rosters will be revealed at a later date. So that is the big information from this article on OverwatchLeague.com if you want to read it. Link is in the description. There's some other stuff here too, but that's really the main thing to take out of it. So it'll be interesting, of course, to see what other places get teams. Of course, there's rumors that Paris is going to be getting a team, and I believe there's also reports that Germany will be getting a team, but I haven't seen those reports pop up in a little while. So we'll see who ends up getting teams by the end of the year, I hope, and I would assume. So probably by November we'll know every team, and by October maybe, but definitely by November I think we'll know every team. So that's that for the new teams that have been confirmed. Next, we have some more news coming out of the Overwatch League, which is that Brandon Larned, aka Seagull, is retiring from professional Overwatch to focus more on stream. Seagull, of course, a now former member of the Dallas Fuel, and before that, a member of Team Envy. So, he is retiring to focus more on streaming. I wish him luck. The funniest moments for me in the Overwatch League, a lot of them had to do with the fan in the crowd wearing the seagull mask. That was one of the best moments. I loved it every time. I thought it was hilarious. So, I hate to see Siegel go. I think he's a great player. I think he's a great personality. And I think he brings a lot of joy and energy and excitement and fun to the Overwatch League. But he's going on to do his streaming, so the best of luck to him in all of his future endeavors. But we are going to move on to the final two stories, which are both relatively short. And it is that we now know of a couple new products coming to stores soon. The first one is that D.Va's light gun is going to be made into a NERF rival blaster, as I predicted. It's the one that I expected us to get the most, and we are going to be getting it. There's a nice little Twitter video that you can see it in action, kind of. It's not here yet. It's coming in 2019, but we now have official confirmation that we'll be getting the light gun, which means we know of now Reaper's Hellfire Shotgun and the light gun as NERF rival weapons, and I'm sure we'll be getting more. What we'll be getting, I have no idea, but I'm sure we will be getting more. And the final story is that a new wave of Funko Pop vinyls based on Overwatch heroes are now available for pre-order. We have Hanzo, Doomfist, Torbjorn, Orisa, Ana, and Genji. So if you have wanted any of those 6 heroes as a Funko Pop vinyl, you can now pre-order those at Blizzard's website. I will have a link in the description too, where you can go to pre-order those if you want to pick those up. But that is everything that I have to talk about today. If you guys enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. It means a lot, helps out the channel a ton, and your support is always greatly appreciated. But I'm going to end this video off here. Thank you all so much for watching. Comment down below what you are most excited for with the Summer Games 2018 event. And I'll see all of you next time.